What is on, guys? This is your boy Tanveer Side, the Bengal Dragon. You should hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, follow me on Twitter, #1, hit that bell notification button. I'm sorry, I have to get my 2 cents in, okay? Because don't be under this impression that I am not following BPL, or don't be under this impression that I am not keeping up with the happenings of the Bangladesh tour of Pakistan and all that drama. But I have to get my 2 cents in right now because I was seeing a video by cricket lover Ali, is a YouTube channel who covers Pakistan cricket, and to his credit, he covers it very well. So this is I would say response video to him, but this would be a video prompted by watching his video. And I've been meaning to do this as well, but his video basically tipped it over the edge for me and like made me decide, okay, I gotta do this. Okay, so cricket lover Ali, if you're watching this, unfortunately मेरा उर्दू या हिंदी इतना अच्छा नहीं है, तो आप लोग अंग्रेजी में manage कर लीजिए. And those who are more proficient in Bengali, আমার বাংলা তেমন ভালো না, এজন্য ইংরেজিতে একটু ম্যানেজ করে নেন. Right. I'm going to talk about the current situation of the Bangladesh tour of Pakistan. And I'm doing this only as a sports person or as a fan of sports. Okay, like I'm not into that, like in none of that political agenda. So if some of you even have a problem with me, talking about this on a sports level, you can get lost. Stop this video and get lost. Okay, but look at it from an objective point of view. Okay, look at it from an objective point of view. I mean, deep down inside, a lot of us know what's going on. Deep down inside, a lot of us know that, okay, it's most likely a political thing, most likely. But objectively, it makes Bangladesh cricket look very bad. Very, very bad. Okay? Because, first of all, you send your youth team over there. You send your youth women's team over there. You send your main women's team over there. But when it comes to the main men's team, people are not going. What does this tell you about the main men's team? Okay. And if I'm not... Okay. From what I understand, when the women's team went there, the Indian coaches did not go. So this allegation that the coaches don't want to go, it might actually be a legitimate one, that the coaches don't want to go. Like most of the coaches don't want to go. In fact, I believe the only one who wants to go is Sri Lankan. So you might have something there. So you might have a problem there. However, that did not stop BCB from sending its women's team and its youth team. Why should it stop? Why should it stop BCB from sending their main team? You got government clearance then. If you're not getting it now, that means it's just, look, it's like Misbah Haq said, it looks like just an excuse. Okay, compounded with that, I believe you have all these players' names in the PSL draft. None of them withdrew their names. You have like about 20 Bangladeshis in the PSL draft. None of them withdrew their names. And this is a PSL that's going to happen entirely in Pakistan. How come no one excluded their name from that draft if they knew that there's a chance of them getting picked, and when they get picked they would be obliged to play in Pakistan? Why would they not do that if they have such a problem with Pakistan, but with going to Pakistan? Okay. So that's in response to, like, the Papon saying that. And listen, I'm sorry, Papon is coming off, this is objectively speaking, Papon is coming off as a con artist. He's starting to talk like a con artist. Like he's the beat around the bush guy, and I loathe beat around the bush people. I absolutely loathe. Now this is something I've developed right now. Listen, even people in my own department, if they beat around the bush, even if they're like in my own university, if they're my seniors, I don't let them get away with it. I said, answer the question. Answer the question. Don't dance around the matter. Answer the question. And I'm sorry, and this is something else I've realized. A lot of people who choose not to do that, they facilitate the problem. Anyways, that's something that a lot of you have to cognitively develop to truly understand that. Anyways, okay, so that's in response to that excuse that, oh, some of our players don't want to go. I'm like, all your other players went, how come you don't want to go? However, if 2 or 3 of these players don't want to go, Bangladesh is just going to come off the BPL season. You can send some of your stars from the BPL to see if they're ready for international cricket. You can use this as an excuse, as the tour, to determine who you will put moving forward in your team. What do you have scheduled? Really, what do you have scheduled? I believe your next thing is in May. Your next is, and people wonder why Bangladesh cricket is not going anywhere. The stop-start momentum. Once an opportunity comes to circumvent that stop-start momentum, even for one series, you get these kind of excuses, these kind of illogical excuses. Okay. Yeah. What's that guy's name? Mohammad Ashraful. He wants to make a comeback. Okay, send him. No, send him. He's been making runs in domestic competitions in England and in Australia. Send him. You want to test out Sabir Rahman? Send him. You want to test out and give more experience to Afif Hussain? Send him. But like I said, obviously security is paramount, and listen, we can't say that there won't be a risk factor. Okay, we can't say there's a zero risk factor, because incidents don't give you usually huge incidents don't give you a warning before happening. Okay, so in case something happens, don't hold me responsible. I'm saying, like, if and only if everyone gives a assurance of security, only then, because that assurance of security means that this venue is the safest it can be to host international games, deemed by many people, not just me, by many. No. I'm not in a position to judge that, because I don't live there. I don't know anything about that place. But, like, we're talking about the ICC, which it seems ICC has gotten clearance. Pakistan has gotten clearance for the ICC, so that's there. And speaking of the ICC, Sri Lanka went there, played T20s and tests. South Africa is coming to play T20s. The PSL is happening in Pakistan. of all these reasons, why is Bangladesh refusing to go? And listen, if I were the PCB, I would, like, you know, given the working with the information that I have right now, that, like, you know, we got security clearance and everything. Okay. Also, Pakistan got security clearance and everything. If I were the PCB, I would take this to the ICC. Because Bangladesh's case is very, very weak here for reasons not to go. Bangladesh's case is very weak because people cannot make special exceptions for Bangladesh. Okay? Yeah, they got attacked. Yeah, the Sri Lankan team got attacked too. Guess what? Some of the same people who got attacked on that bus, like in 2009, I believe they came or are coming or have come and gone already. The case is very weak against Bangladesh if you speak objectively. And listen, you have Saurav Ganguly at the helm of BCCI, okay, and all the weight he can pull, and India's trying to figure out, you know, its left hand from its right hand right now, okay, internally. So, if, like, now the iron is hard for Pakistan to strike, you know, using the ICC route. And to be honest, I won't blame them at all. I won't, even if Pakistan withdraws all their Pakistani players from the BPL, I will not hold it against them. Because Pakistan will look at BCB, like, you know, after how much Pakistan helped Bangladesh, and by the way, yes they did. Yes they did. Okay, look up the history of Bangladesh cricket and its ties with Pakistan. Yes, the PCB did help the BCB. After all that, you know, when their time comes, you know, they don't want to return the favor. You can't even call it a favor, but they don't want to return the gesture. There's nothing more to say, really. There's nothing more to say. It makes BCB look bad in front of the entire world. Keep in mind, the PSL is happening in Pakistan with all these international players coming down. And BCB wants to refuse. Because they want to be treated special. Maybe, like, otherwise it's something political. And in that case, like, you know, I'm not the right guy because I'm not a political person. Alright, that's about it, guys. Let me know what you think about this entire Pakistan-Bangladesh touring fiasco in the comment section below. And as always, hit that like, subscribe, bell notification button. It's your boy, the Side, the Bengal Dragon, signing out.